There are deals right under your nose, but how do you spot them? Well, they're sat right there. It's just a case that you can't see the opportunity. And in today's video, I'm going to show you exactly how to do just that. Hi everyone, I'm Katie Wilson and welcome to my YouTube channel. For those of you who may not know who I am a property investor and I am the UK's leading deal packaging expert. I've been in property now for 7 years, and in that time, I have built a multi-million-pound property portfolio and I have established a national house buying company. What I love to do the most is find profitable deals and work with my investors on those deals and create massive, massive profits for me and for my investors. So if you enjoy my content, please be sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. So, in today's video, I'm going to be sharing how I find property deals which are sat right there on the market, right under your nose. If you've been on Rightmove lately, you've probably scrolled straight past them. The key is that you just don't know how to spot them, and the more you learn to spot and create opportunity, the more money you're going to make. Okay, so let's get into it then. Now, as I'm as tight as a duck's arse when it comes to spending money, unless we're talking about cars, which are, full admission, my weakness, I'm going to show you a software I use which helps me to filter out these incredible deals for which there is a subscription. But it's worth every single penny. It's a website called propertyengine.co.uk. And I'm going to walk you through it and show you how I use it to find the best deals. And if you wait until the end, I'll give you a discount code so that you can get access to that software at a discount. This is the website that I absolutely love. What it does is it filters out potential motivated sellers based on property problems or people problems. And it's got some amazing tools that will assist you in looking to see if you can find a deal. So for example, we've got my area. So all I've done so far is I've put my area in. So I've got 12 areas. And then the cool thing about this is that you can filter by any of these potential problems. Okay, so back and reduced, so potentially a sale's fallen through, negative equity, people selling for less than what they bought them for, probate, currently tenanted, so might have nightmare tenants that won't allow viewings, bought and flipped, probably not so much, in need of modernisation, so opportunity to add value to the property, repossessed, so corporate sale, cash only, usually means unmortgageable, no chain means there's no one in it. So all of these are potential problems. Now it's not necessarily meaning that now we've filtered that the 409 properties that are showing right now are all deals, absolutely not. The key is to having the skill set to be able to look at a property and see the potential to make money on it. So what I've just done here whilst I've been talking is I'm excluding auction and new build. I'm looking for something where I can add value to, and you can't do that with new build. An auction tends to go for a lot more than what it's worth, and that is for a separate video on a separate day. So far we've got 380 properties, and if I sat and scanned all 380 of these, I'm pretty sure there's something in this. So looking at these, you know, look, it'll show you negative equity, currently tenanted. If you get 2 of these, that's potential. So I know that this portfolio has fallen through, I think maybe twice now. So there's one there, there's 3 in total. Look, there's the other one, and there's the other one there. So I'm looking specifically in this area because I know it. I like houses, I like ex-council houses, I like the Ravensdale estate, so this is on that estate. And as I go through, so here we go, Ravensdale Road. So this property here is on for 110. Now it's on for 110. That's the asking price. So you get the map, which is amazing. You get the filter, you know, why it's filtered it out, the details of the property, normal expected stuff that you'd see on an advert. But there's some really cool stuff that this website does. It's got really good calculators, which is all well and good, but the thing that I love the most is the comparables. Now, what it does is it pulls an average from 39 sold properties in the area. Now, you be careful with this number. Just because it says that number doesn't mean it is that number. So we take it by looking at the actual sold comparables, and what it will do is it will filter 3-bed semi-detached houses within the last 2 years. Now, okay, this particular one sold at 115, but if we actually look and go down, this one's the same, 145 grand, 145 grand, 132 grand. So I would be happy to say, I don't want to go back any further than that really, because it's getting too far in the past. But you can see consistently between 135 and 150 grand is where we're at. Well, this property's on for 110. So potentially there's something in that. So I'd be inclined to make maybe a low ball offer and leave it on the table. The great thing about this site is that they've got calculators. So for example, let's say we bought this property for asking price, 110. So let's say we bought it for 100. That's a reasonable amount to ask. It works out the stamp duty, so I'm happy with all of this. Works out all the details of the costs. You'd buy it for cash. To refurbish this property, let's have a look at it. It doesn't need a lot. It's actually not in bad nick at all. So what I would be inclined to do is just tart it up a little bit, paint, and just make it look neutral. So we're probably looking at 5 grand at the most. I'd sort those tiles out because we've got a mix of tiles here. But other than sorting the tiles out, I don't think it needs a lot. It needs paint, carpets. I'd remove that sink out of there. I don't know what that's doing there. Make it look consistently. Why would you have a stripy carpet and then a wallpaper like that? If this is your house and you're watching this, I'm not going to apologise. So I don't think anything needs necessarily replacing. The tiles in the kitchen, maybe a bit of a tart up. The bath needs a bit of attention and some boxing in, so maybe some tiling work. And I'm pretty confident that you could do that for like 5 grand. So if we go back and then we go to the calculator, I'd be happy to put 5k in on the refurb. Take you about 4 weeks to do it. It then takes into account all your holding costs. What you've got to be careful of with this is the detailed view. So basically, look, estimated market value 145 grand. So I've gone between, 135 and 155. Mortgage payments, it works it all out for your money left in. So the ideal purchase price, look, it'll tell you to leave no money in 98,525. Now that property is on for 110. If you offered 98,525, I think there's a good chance that I'd get accepted. Now, the rent is $850 a month. The gross yield is 7.3. Now, if we go to the detail of this, it's 5%. Yeah. So what that's doing is outgoing costs for maintenance, insurance, and 5% for agent fees. So that's making £229.38 a month, annual profit of just under 3 grand. In this market, with interest rates as high as they are, that's actually not bad going at all. So I really do like the calculators on this. It's got so many tools at your disposal. So obviously you've got the description, but the other thing you can do is you can label it. So if you've already been on a viewing and you've made an offer but you need to follow up, you can basically pipeline the properties and basically remove anyone's, that you're not going to include anymore because it might not be the right purchase. So, and you can make notes as time passes. You can make further notes. It gives you more information. You can actually press this button and reveal the owner, which I'm not going to do. Description. So that's pretty standard stuff. Floor plans, if they're there. Calculators are amazing. All records. So it provides you with so much information. And then the comparables. It's absolutely brilliant. You've got all these filters, so you can filter, all these potential property people problems. You can look for sale and to rent, so properties that are, potential to do something creative with. You can filter by all of these different things. You can also filter by keywords such as short lease. Now, you're not going to have any short leases in these areas based on the type of area that it is, but if you're in a more affluent area and you've got a lot of apartments, properties where the leases ran short might also be something you might want to target. Quick sale, got 2 quick sales there, look, so potential there too. do something with these. It's not bad lot. 90 grand it's on for. 115 it's valued at. 118, 113. So, you know, getting it for maybe 80 grand would be a bit of a steal on that. I mean, they're there. The deals are there right under your nose. This is a fantastic website. So you can do all of that, and then you can do area data. So I love this. So let's do my area. So you choose the area, and what it does is it gives you, if you don't want to consider flats, for example, and you just want to do terrace and semi-detached, 2 to 3 beds, 2 to 3, hang on. It gives you a really good gauge of average asking price look for different number of beds, monthly rent, average sold prices. You can see the trends. You can see the demographics, so you can see the deprivation. You can see the level of crime. Now look, the reality of this is that you're going to have crime everywhere. Now my portfolio is mainly over this side and out that way. But actually it's really interesting looking at all of this data. Sold prices, look, it gives you the sold prices, the rental prices, properties that have sold, currently for sale, under offer, let agreed, currently to rent. So there's so much data that it gives you, and the great thing is that it will do your marketing for you as well. Now there's some really cool marketing templates on there. Personally, I prefer to do it a more personal letter, so it doesn't like we're doing it en masse. But this website is absolutely amazing, and you can set up your planner. So starting point, finishing point, which basically means that you're not going back on yourself, and it will schedule all your viewings for you so that you are being efficient with your time. I just absolutely love this website. £25 a month, it's worth every single penny. I absolutely love it. The link is in the description below for you to be able to get a discount on your subscription to Property Engine. I hope this has been helpful. The key is that the deals are out there. You've just got to look. Using the filters will show you potential property deals. And then if you look through all of those that are filtered, you will eventually find something that is worth buying for yourself, or maybe you want to learn how to package that on, and the deals that you don't want, sell them on for 5 grand minimum per deal to investors and make massive cash flow every single month without the need for mortgages, without the need for risk. This is your opportunity to completely change your life. Okay, so now what if you could take that deal and sell it on to an investor for at least £5,000? Does that sound good? Well, what if we went one more than that? What if you learned how to take the profit out of that deal for yourself? Now, sometimes without that need to even buy it. This is how I make tens of thousands of pounds a month on less than 10 hours a week. And if you want to learn more about how to do exactly what it is that I do, it's called deal packaging, by the way, then you need to attend my free training event. It is an opportunity to learn more about the best property strategy and side hustle for 2024. And the best bit is it's absolutely free. You need to register though, because places are strictly limited, so click the link in the description to secure your place and I'll see you there. And if you've got any questions, then please put them in the comments and I will aim to come back to every single one. Hopefully you found this video valuable, so if so, be sure to like, subscribe and hit the notification bell to stay updated with our latest content. Your engagement is not just appreciated, it is essential for me to deliver you valuable content. And I'd love to hear your thoughts on today's topic, so please drop a comment below and I will aim to respond to all of them. Your feedback helps shape the future content and ensures we provide information that is not only relevant but valuable to you. Thank you so much for watching and I look forward to seeing you in the next video.